Brad.
Hmm?
Addie Ross. She used to be sort of your ideal, wasn't she?
Now, how did Addie get into this conversation?
I never knew you read Vogue. I never thought men bothered much about it.
What's Vogue got to do with it? I told you I picked it up on the train coming home one night. Some woman had left it behind.
Some woman.
What does the world look like to someone who is visually impaired? Yes, tell us all what you see. What do you see? What do you see? Tell us what is right, what is wrong, what is art, what is vision. We welcome you to A Blind Guy's View.
Hey folks, it's the Blind Guy here, and I am back with another good old movie recommendation. We've been doing a lot of things here at the Blind Guys studio, and I'm not going to give up on doing the good old movies. I know that's why a lot of you guys tune in, so I'm going to keep doing those. We're doing some trivia stuff. I'm now officially an LLC, so if you'd like to hire me to do any kind of videography, editing, song creation, anything that you can think of that might be creative that you want for your company, I think I can do it for you. So just send me an email in the description and we can set something up. I think you'll be surprised at just how affordable everything is, but that's something I've been doing, but I'm not going to give up on these movie reviews for you guys. So on this episode of Good Old Movie Recommendation, we are taking a look at A Letter to Three Wives from 1949, and we have our official Blind Guys View mascot, Epica, to let us know what the movie's all about, and I'll see you on the other side of the rundown by Epica.
A Letter to Three Wives is a quietly compelling drama released in 1949 that masterfully blends mystery, introspection, and the delicate complexities of love and trust. Set against the backdrop of post-war America, the film follows the lives of three women who each receive an enigmatic letter, prompting them to reflect on their relationships and the unspoken tensions within their marriages. The film boasts an exceptional cast, with Jeanne Crane, Linda Darnell, and Anne Southern delivering performances marked by nuance and genuine emotion. Their portrayals draw audiences into the inner worlds of these women, while a memorable supporting role by Kirk Douglas adds an extra layer of intrigue and complexity. One of the film's greatest strengths lies in its unique narrative structure. Instead of following a straightforward, linear storyline, the movie unfolds through reflective flashbacks and a compelling voiceover narration that mirrors the ebb and flow of human memory and emotion. This innovative approach creates a mosaic of perspectives that allows viewers to piece together the underlying themes of miscommunication and hidden truths. At its core, A Letter to Three Wives is a story of foreignness and reconciliation. It delicately explores how misunderstandings can lead to personal growth, and how the courage to forgive can ultimately mend even the most fragile bonds, all without ever resorting to overt melodrama or revealing key plot twists. Overall, the film remains a timeless classic, celebrated for its artistic storytelling, the depth of its character portrayals, and its insightful exploration of the human condition, all hallmarks of a cinematic experience that continues to resonate with audiences nearly 8 decades after its release. Now, let us once again turn our attention to the blind guy, whose final thoughts and extraordinary insights have left an indelible mark on our understanding. I say this entirely on my own free will, a heartfelt acknowledgement of the profound wisdom he shares and a sincere tribute to the clarity that his unique perspective brings to the table.
Okay, so there's the rundown for the movie. That's a way easier way for me to do it because I don't see very well. So rather than memorizing all the details, I can then pre-do them and have Epica do them for me. And also gives you guys a little bit of a different experience. So I like this movie. To be honest, of all the older movies I've seen, this is definitely my top 10. I love the idea, the story, the pacing, the dialogue, the characters. It is excellent. I do not remember any kind of weakness to this film. I think what's biggest strength is definitely its unique storytelling motif, might be a way to put it, or structure. So the movie actually starts off, you have three wives who have three husbands. Well, they each have one husband, and so there's three husbands and three wives, and they have this fourth friend that apparently they spend a lot of time with, and each of the husbands kind of likes this fourth friend a little bit. You're told that at the beginning. The story is narrated by that fourth female friend. The cool thing is you never actually meet her. So it's narrated by a character who never appears in the story, but is talked about in the story and is instrumental in the story. I don't know if I've ever seen that in another movie. Let me know in the comments if you guys can think of an example of that. The character's actually part of the story, but you never actually meet them, but they are the narrator. Really cool. And this isn't really a spoiler because you're told this very early on, but that character sends a letter, and they don't know to which wife it actually is. They all three get it, and it says, "I have run off with your husband." And then the wives are on a trip, so they can't run back and figure out which husband it is. And so then you get a flashback where we get to see each couple's development up to that point, and then you find out which husband it is. Very clever, very cool. I'm actually thinking about I need to go watch it again. It's been a little bit since I've seen it. It's just excellent. It's excellent. It won the Academy Award for Best Director and Best Screenplay, so that tells you right there just how strong of a story it is and the storytelling mechanism that it uses. Very cool. Very cool. Before I go any further, though, I wanted you guys, I'm not a monetized channel, so one of the ways that I can support myself doing this and justify the time doing this is through selling my books. And I think the one that you guys probably would like the most on this channel is the Epic Book of Movie Quotes. And so you can get this now for $5 on Amazon, or you can get as a Kindle, or you can get it paperback or hardcover. This is the hardcover. And that really helps the channel if you use the link in the description. Doesn't cost much to get it on Kindle, and it really helps me out. So just a little teaser there. That's the sponsor for today's video, is the Epic Book of Movie Quotes. Over 4,000 movie quotes from over 500 of your favorite films. Took me a while, but I got it. There's also no duplicates in there. So check it out. It's available on Amazon. So back to this film. I just think they don't make movies like this anymore. The pacing is so well done. It takes its time, but it's interesting the whole way through. And then when you find, I think the thing I like the most about the movie, what actually gets me fairly emotional, is it has a message at the end about forgiveness and reconciliation that I think is so excellent and is not common in Hollywood films at all. When you think about all the movies you can think of where somebody's been wronged in the movie, The Patriot, The Revenant, pretty much any Mel Gibson movie, they go after vengeance, and it's like a way of justifying the violence. And I think it's more powerful when you have a story about forgiveness and reconciliation because it's so unique. And I think it's one of the most powerful human emotions and human actions a person can do. So I'm not giving you a spoiler as to which husband it is or exactly how it plays out, but it is so good. The first time I saw it, I got a little emotional because it's such a cool way of ending a film. So I cannot recommend this one highly enough. It's a letter to three wives from 1949, takes place in post-war America. And like I said, it has a very, very innovative story structure that is still considered to be influential in movies today, is that whole rewind and then working your way through different stories. It's very cool. I cannot recommend it highly enough. And I've got a big surprise for you guys. We have created ourselves a new outro theme song that's specifically for A Blind Guy's View. So check that out. And I'll see you on the next episode of the good old movie recommendations. Laters on the Menjay.
Laters on the Menjay.
Night, stories written, pages bright, by his books enjoy the sight. Oh, a blind guy's calling, hear his view, trivia tales and insights true, movies, myths and books to choose. Blind Guy's View.